Testing. The mic look good. The audio look okay. The bench is working. Hopefully it lasts longer. And my phone is not charging. Damn it. Okay, it's charging now. In a very unstable way because, yeah. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hope everyone are doing good and doing well because it's very important to stay healthy. Also, hydrate if you guys haven't. Please don't hydrate. Anyway, I hope the audio is okay. Please let me know. Because the last stream, the audio was kinda muted and I don't know why. But at the same time, I really need to look into it in the future. Well, let's start. So we can continue all the gradient rattles again. So there are little progress wiping away. First of all, I added some color upcoming. It looks heckin' cool. I already liking it. Even though the drawing might take a very long time, it's still really cool. There's still a lot of things I need to work on, but this is already a good blockout stage. But yes, we're gonna continue back to our Radiant Queen and we're gonna chill. Also talking to anyone who want to talk about or something to discuss because really there are a lot of things to talk about even if you're having a bad day. It's just something to just talk and chilling around. Also, and we're going to have a new Warborn, which is Warhammer Warborn, and it kind of made me questioning, should I one day return to Warhammer? But that's probably when I have the storage, the device storage, because man, every single thing is getting a lot, requiring a lot of space. Every single thing requires a decent amount of storage space, and I'm having limited storage space. But that is okay. One day I might return to them, and then you guys probably can see how bad I'm going to play Warhammer. Because I am indeed not that good at Warhammer since I'm not that good at timing all the parry and block. And latency input. Even though I play Monster Hunter, which actually have way worse latency input. But hey, we're gonna do what we can do and have fun. Which personally is more important. Of course, the lineup will just gonna be a temporary. It's going to act as a guide to help us getting things to be correcting in a decent amount of way. But that also depends on your art style, your drawing ability. Because to some, the lineup is very important to keep things in check, and every single thing go well. But for me, because of my drawing style, it's kind of mostly act as a guide. I tend to change a lot of things during drawing, which kind of a way to say that I'm very unstable, even in drawings. But that is okay because we all like fire. Is this too long? Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of a bit too long, so let's shorten it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum da da da. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, bum, 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 ba. Ba, ba, bum, bum. Ba, bum, 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 ba, 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 bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 ba, ba, ba. Bum, 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 bum. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm? Hello, Minh Green. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. I forgot this morning, afternoon, or evening to you, but welcome. Hope you have a good day. How is going? Are you good? Are you hydrated? That kind of sound like I'm being a golden retriever. Being like happy to see someone in the chat. But welcome. Just hope that you're doing well, despite being a lot of heat issue with all the global warming or something like that. Yes, and you as well. dehydrated always. Very strange. But yeah, welcome to the stream, and we are currently continuing the drawing. I did a bit of stream, which is a very quick coloring to get some idea of what the result going to be by blocking out. Hopefully I can reach today because I do know that I am very slow with drawing, so it can take me a while. But you know, we can all hope and dream. But this is just the rough idea of the drawing, how it's going to end up. Ooh, very nice so far. Yes, yes, it's very nice. But for now, we need to continue right here because they still haven't been finished yet. So it's also important for me to finish her with, we will see. Also, this is very normal speed because this is just my casual speed. And you may see a lot of part being just focused on the liner because that is how slow and how long the line are going to be. I could make it quicker, but then at the same time, I don't know. Since having line out is good, you get some rough idea of how your drawing going to be and how it may going to look. But it takes a bit longer to finish and also require more attention and detailing. Also, is the audio okay? Am I being too loud? Can you hear the background music? I'm just checking because last stream, while I was playing Novaland, and then I checked by the wall and found the audio is very muted, and I don't know why. So if the audio okay, please let me know, and if not, please also let me know because I really need to know how it's going. It's been inconsistent for me of how the audio being. So yeah, please let me know. I do also need to look into my overlay. It's kind of been messy. Well, if you don't mind look into the audio to see if the audio okay or not, please let me know. I'm having a lot of scrub, but that is part of being me. A very unstable person who like fire and also being a student. Student, not student. Hmm, not hearing. Okay, so there still may be issue for the audio. I may want to look into that because I really wanted to work. The file look okay. Let me see if I can. Okay. The audio is louder on my ear, but I don't know if on the chat or the stream is good. If not, I may have to put it back to see in and out again. If not, I may have to look on the other way to work with it because it may or may not be my setup issue that I can't get things going well. You know, it may going to happen a lot of times. Also, yeah, I may have to look into that and fixing the audio. Until then, I may also gonna need to add music into the stream because if it doesn't work, it's going to be very empty of just me yapping about. Yeah, that's why one times in life. Okay, I'm just looking while playing some Fosshole. Wait, what is that game? Wait, what is that game? I want to know. That sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, before that, I may also have to reduce the audio for this because it may going to be loud. It's like Hamtaro 1, but it's PvP. Oh, that actually sounds very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put this a bit slow and releasing this. Okay, hopefully this works. If the audio is a bit loud, please let me know because I'm so confused with all the text being. You know what? Let's just put the image after it for fun. Hopefully the audio is okay this time because if it doesn't want to work, I'm so clueless. Yes, I hit it now. Nice. So I think the media from OBS doesn't want to work even though I can hear it in my ear. So what I'm going to have to do is turn on the browser to turn on the music. That is very weird to do, but okay. Well, hopefully there may be other ways around because I still don't know why the BGM doesn't want to work. It's slightly... Okay, let me change that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, I'm reducing it more Is this still, is this okay? Because this song is a bit harder for me to know since obviously I'm using browser. Maybe up by... Okay, let me continue. Also, by the way, thank you for being my test support because there are many things I've really been confused about. Okay, is this a bit better? I'm slowly getting the audio. I won't use the audio for some game, for the BGM for some game, but yeah, retesting. So thank you again. Thank you for being a test support because I cannot listen to the stream at the moment since it will be quiet. Turning almost up. Okay, so it's good now. Yay! Thank you. Also, hope you enjoying the game. Am I wanting to look into this? So we're going to sidetrack. Also, is this the foxhole album? Because that is the only thing I can see on my stream right now. They look cool. Oh, so that's the one. Must it multiplayer game with health and safety outcome on level? Wait, I think I heard that game before. It's like the game that have massive multiplayer and also you have the constant war between two persons depending on your jobs and each person does different roles, like one side do all the logistics and one doing the warfare. Am I right? Because I think I saw the game a lot of times. Yeah, oh, so it's really that game. Well, now I know. And I saw it a lot of times because there's random news about it. So I'm very amazed that you also played it because I don't think it's a game that I would play. As I'm having trouble of keeping things very consistent. Even though somehow I managed to keep streaming consistently now. Sometimes you have to be amazed of yourself. Hope the game going well and your team are winning. Even though I don't know who's winning. But hopefully it's your side. it's good to be winning, even though the game is being ongoing war between. Also, from the title, is Avon added recently? Because that would sound really cool. Because I think the game have Navy. Sound good as well for winning. Yes. I mean, technically, war you're always losing because you're losing manpower and resources constantly. But as long as you're having fun, providing all the support to your person and doing well, you're good. You're still winning by your book. I hope I'm saying that correct because I don't know. But I mean, people still supplying for the war, so it's still ongoing. Your team still haven't lost yet, when there's still a logistic. Having the war, no matter what. If you play logistic, you also lose. You also lose your hair a bit. Oh, I can see that. I mean, you have to provide all the ammunition and also do all the driving stuff. Oh, it's going to be very difficult. I think I recall that there was something about the logistic fighting the developer to improve their working condition. I think I saw news about some things about that, and that is a very interesting. Absolutely. Oh. That actually sounds really fun. Although unfortunately I'm not going to have the budget to get the games, but still very interesting and very fun. It also looks like the games that you may end up investing a lot of times into it to it being a online war. So there are constant threat around. And there are a lot of things to do. Which part are you in though? Are you in the warfare, like the front line, or are you in the logistics? Because it may also interesting to know your point of view of things around. Since logistics seeing things differently from the warfare in a way. I feel like I'm giving you a lot of questions even though you're busy trying. Oh, sorry about that. Very sorry about that. And so they are with the logic, and then we got attacked or end up on the front. Oh, that sounds very painful. That sounds really painful. Indeed, because it was healing and then getting attacked. I like having us a medic though. Ooh, wait, so you're a medic? Damn. We have a medic on the field. I can imagine people just screaming, I need medic! Does that actually happen in Foxhole? Because in many other games that happen, but I don't know if it does on Foxhole. What else? Oh no! So that meme still exists even in other games. But it doesn't tell you where that person is or who is. So that is a challenge. You have to run across the battlefield to look for the person named medic. Correct? Is there in-game voice comm? Like communicate through using the voice? Or like quick response in case anything that you can select? Because it would be very challenging if the player are muted though. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to feel bad since you are working as a medic, which is very important on the battlefield, and then there's me asking, or just like interviewing you with millions of questions. Yep, Jack and Tess, they also have DC, but I will give it basic. Oh, now that's good, that's good. At least I know there's like a way for other players to communicate because that is very important. So that you can keep things updated and keep things in check. Plus, with all the commenting you also have to do, so yeah. But thank you for your information because that are very helpful for me to know about the game since I don't have the game. And also doing good work of making sure everyone doing well on the battlefield and even off the battlefield because yeah, people are dying from the war. The logistics may help people able to continue fighting, and same as a medic, they're also helping people to continue fighting. Because dying is a pain. Like can provide insight in the game, yes, that is very nice because I really don't see the game being mentioned a lot. Probably because of its quality and how much people will cover the game since it's very ongoing. And for me, I probably won't know about it. Without the internet, which I'm very glad for that, and also for you, because I really don't have anyone play the game, so I can't really have any intel inside and out. Even though I do feel bad for asking you like a lot of questions while you're saving people. Hopefully I didn't accidentally make anyone die while you being busy though. Hopefully. Hello David! How is going? Are you doing well? Are you hydrated? Good morning, afternoon, evening though. I forgot about that. I'm forgetting absolutely every single thing, so be patient. Welcome to the stream. Currently we are just continuing the drawing. What? Nah, so no one haven't died yet. That is very good. Was just chatting with Minghui or about inside of the game that I never heard about it, or actually I heard about it but never get into investigating it. Currently we are drawing, as you may be able to see. We are making a very slow but steady progress, including me wanting to hopefully one day finish the drawing because it may take way longer than I actually want it to be. But we are doing well. Actually, every single drawing I did does take way longer than I want it to be, but that is okay. We do it the slow and steady way. No rushing. I might want to paint this a bit because all the nails, all the toe beams are very straight. They've been straightened too much. This has been like 3 days of day 3 of continually drawing. I do not have time for working on this drawing too much because I still have my study. And last night for me, I did have to cram the assignment to be finished because yesterday was deadline. Good news is that I'm successfully finished the assignment, and it's not one, it's double assignment. So yay! It was 2 assignments, not 1 assignment. But I finished it, which is very happy about. The obvious reason is now I'm having a bit more free time. And free time is good time, especially since I will need to play Hell Level 2. Oh, I feel that. Oh yeah. But it's all okay. Double assignment, even though it's terrible, because it's 2 assignments to be fair. But finishing it and still having time is good because means I have more things to do. Currently, I'm just checking with my sister. She also does streaming over on Twitch, so if anyone want to check her over as a support, you can free to look at the channel description. It should have it's not the channel description, it's the stream description. There should be a link over. She does stream on the opposite day. Like I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Like that. And I stream on YouTube. She stream on Twitch. Somehow we keep things like that. I don't know why, but hey, I found it's a good idea. So she can do whatever she wants to. So also she want to the other group that she play Valheim with having issue of their wall setting is because they constantly rushing the progression and not the base building. So they're having a lot of issue, and because they rush the progress too much, the rate which they have it is getting a bit too chaotic for her, who is prefer chilling around and making absolutely no progress, because who can win the building in Valheim is so cool. So she's thinking about just leave the group and playing on her own time. And of course, because of how much you have to do in Valheim, she also thinking about asking me to help her with that. And I'm really okay with that since I do have free time to help her. And also, I like Valheim. If you guys don't know, Valheim is a Viking survival game where building your base is tied to your progression. The more you progress in game, the better your base can be. That is not a permanent, but it's a challenge. You do have to fight bosses, but they only tie to your progress and they don't stop you anything. You can totally beat the game without actually defeating every single boss, but it can be a bit challenging. Yeah. Also, even though it's a survival game, you won't die from hunger. The food system in the game is only there to increasing your stats, like your max HP, your max stamina. Just watch out for it. It's okay. My stream is so small that I don't think people will know. People will never know that I exist. Also, again, she stream on different day. Oh, hello Tana! I don't see Eepy anywhere. Oh, sorry about that because of streaming and talking, I may be more awake, even though I'm actually my mind is very Eepy. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently still drawing, and how is our queen of people? Are you doing well? Sorry for yapping a lot. That is my nature of yapping. Oops, I may way updraw to other monster. Oh yeah. To be fair, draw is good because they give you a good armor even though they are pain to deal with. And now we know. But welcome to the stream. I'm currently drawing and we are making a very slow but steady progress. And I like that. Also, are they cute? Probably to me only. Pretty, yes. I did some block out of stream because I feel like I may want to do that to get my visual of how the coloring and the background are going to look. And yes, after I did this is actually look so pretty. Even though I don't know that the drawing will take a very long time to finish, but it's so pretty. How are we going to look? Hello, James Goldman. Welcome to the stream. I think that is first time I see you. So welcome. And yes, the drawing looks so good. Even though I do know the focus is going to be very slow. But you're doing well though. Because it's important to do well and also hydrate. Yes, Tana. It's dragon. They are Raddy and Gratalos from Monster Hunter. And I say from Monster Hunter because they show up to every single Monster Hunter in the series. So, as a hunter, you see them absolutely so common, then you may able to get very good at hunting them. That is by accident because the equipment are very good. But fancy to see you. And it's very important. Also, if anyone like to play Helldivers or wanting to know about Hannah, she does have a YouTube and it's very big. She have a very big YouTube channel, so you guys can check her out. I'm also a moderator to her, so checking her out means a lot. And yeah, guys are having good day and very nice chilling time because I feel like all the talking will not make me eepy. And do I worry about that? Absolutely no, because I don't know I'm going to end up napping a very long hours later. You know, because napping is good. Nap is good and we all like naps. Also, if you guys have any question about the drawings, like some way or another to help improve or suggesting any new drawing, please let me know. I'd like to add them in my pile of finished. Are you rendering full CG or ink? Currently I'm doing the line now to give out the guide for me to get the coloring. I'm planning to do full rendering later when I get every single thing done. Because of doing the line art, it takes very long to finish. Yeah, that is my main issue right now, but it's okay. I used to have click steel pen when I own iMac. Now I own MacBook Neo and using Krita. Ooh! You're using Krita. Oh, then wait, the music changed. I forgot to set it as loop and now how to play them. Love, yes. Are you having good experience with Krita? Also, are you drawing well too? I don't really have a Discord yet, so there are a lot of things I'm limited to because I'm not a bit. I don't know how to set up Discord properly. But yeah, Krita is nice, it's free. That is the first thing, and also very important things if you want to keep your budget down. Even though Clip Studio Paint is more of like one-time purchasing and a lot of time to get all the upgrades. With all of the version coming out. But also, they have their own different MP4 tools. For me, I prefer using Krita. My sister also draw and she also used Clip Studio Paint. Although I did sponsor her long time ago. Very long time ago. I don't want to disconnecting this. Don't want to keep things online on the same line too much because we're going to have a lot of color shifting and technically this is all in one piece anyway. Yes, David, Tana is in the chat. She is in the chat. Tana, are you having coffee? Are you having good coffee? Because I feel like I may want to have coffee during stream. Even though mom did make me coffee, but it's just instant coffee and it's not that strong enough. It's very diluted, unfortunately. So it's only make me awake, but not make me awake enough. It kinda sounds like I want to steal her coffee, but at the same time, I need coffee. Also, especially the hype from the Helldiver and Space Marine 2 collab because damn, the weapon looks so fire! I see Meta Gun and I know it's going to be fire! I will need to grind. I need to grind for super credit though. I need super credit, but that will be later. Yeah, Meta Gun for me as well. Yeah, it looks so fun. Also because I like fire, and you guys all know that. Actually, most you guys know that. I don't know how it's going to perform. I think it's similar to how Space Marine that is still shooting bullet in a medium to short range. So will that be my cremator for default? I hope so, because I want to grill some balls. I mean, normal cremator work decently well on balls because you have 24-meter distance to grill them. But I want something to actually destroy them. And also grilling. You know. Hello Bono! Welcome to the stream. Finally we are drawing. Yes, we are drawing. Working on the line now, so it may be very slow. Crematos may still have longer reach than the meta. Yeah, I know. They have like 24 meters range, which is pretty long for a flamethrower. And also it using Inferno, I think, fire, which is like the stronger fire compared to the Crisper. So you have a very strong fire, and then you also have a very good range flamethrower already, which is so heckin' cool. Cremator is just my favorite support weapon whenever I'm on bugs because they all just gather on the front. But you know, make them easier, like they are waiting in lines to be grilled. But we will see when the war run out and when I have enough super credit to collect them. There are so many war bonds still need to work on, including the Freedom Flame, because I still need the Crisper. I need my support fire. Of course, I also need to continue working on getting all of my primary to peach color to be in Remember of Tana, because it makes all the primary into Venus, aka peach color. You don't have Freedom Frame unlocked? Yeah, I still haven't get it unlocked because I'm focusing on my utility first. And also Explosion. So I do really need to grind for a lot of war bomb, which is very unfortunate, but that is okay. One day I will have my Freedom Flame. Although I may end up prefer using the Scorpion from what is it? The Dust Devil War Bomb, because it gives more status. It's not status, what is this? Element resistant. So it's helpful for like in general when I'm fighting bugs, because they usually have acid, or sometimes they also can have fire and explosion. I don't know. And mainly because fire resistance may also help me continue burning every single thing. And grilling. Yes, grilling. Also may want to get some of this now. Getting this. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of disappointing because you guys all know that I love fire. And somehow I haven't get the freedom flame unlocked yet. But one day I will. Yes, the testosterone and acclimate provide potassium from all cells. Oh, I was right. Because I use it. Although the Killzone Bourbon, I think it gives like better resistance. But I will have to grind for that. More super credit to grind for. Like I want to chill. You know, like just serve the democracy and also getting all the stuff that I need. Yes, it's higher protection. Yeah, that is pain. Well, one day I will get it. One day. When I have enough super credit. Because I need my fire. I have so many games on my backlog, I will need to finish them. Oh yeah, if you guys remember, my last stream was Novaland. After the stream, I end up spending a lot of time. So I say a lot because holy, I actually spend a lot of times in the game. Procrastinating way too many that I don't think it's possible for me to stream unless I make a new run. So there's that issue. I really need to stop myself from focusing too much in the game that I just stream about. I really need to stop that. I have been too much free time. I should use it on to do more streaming. Wait. So it's going up. Okay, we're going to reduce it again. Yeah, we're gonna have to grab for the Q zone. But that is a very far future problem. Because again, it will require me to do more super credit grind. And as you guys already know, I'm not actually doing the efficient grind. I'm just chilling, having the major order. But speaking of the major order, we also having a new one, which may already last for a couple days before. But we're getting the armor for the helmet, which is so cool. So yeah, that is a very good thing because we want it to be on inside anyway. Am I also gonna drink water? So hydrate! Everyone remember to hydrate. Hydrate, not nitrate. napalm hydrate? Yes, napalm hydrate. I shall send napalm to you, and in the napalm there will be water. Okay, that does sound a bit weird because napalm is very hot and water cool fire down. But hey, you guys can just imagine just me telling you guys to have a flash of water. I'm getting the scale finished and then getting the spike out because, well, it's more easier to get the base out first and then we can get the detail out. Also, being hydrated is important anyways, especially because there's a lot of melting, a lot of heat ongoing. And also a lot of chaos. And you guys all know me, chaos is good because that adds fire. But still, at least drink some water. I can get this to have some spice because this is off the drawing. So if there are a bit of issue, it won't be too noticeable. Yep. Thanks for the reminder, actually. Oh, nice! I managed to remind someone to drink some water. Yay! Also, I really need to get her neck scale after I done her tail because I'm gonna forget about it. I will forget. And then I'm gonna question why I didn't get it finished. If you guys prefer having liner, please just get it clean. For me, I don't really do liner that well because it just only add as a suggestion, not an actual permanent thing. I feel like it's a bit wrong. Yeah, it's a bit wrong. Let's see. Get this, go down over here, so this box should be a window. And now we clean up this sketch and get some line continue. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully one day I can have time to do short form content like getting the YouTube short. Well, I do also have to keep my storage for my laptop being clean because I do have my study to continue. It's not done yet, unfortunately. Well, one day. Until then, there will be constant stream every single day that I can, which is just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's my form of content. And the riding up spy, they usually gather at her tail end, so we also need to add that. Though it may destroy a lot of the silhouette, so let's just make another layer. Get some block out because the tail spike kinda cover a lot. I want to keep things clear until I get the rough idea. I'm not gonna worry about the color since I can always just overlay the part of the drawings to change the color if needed. For now, it's more important for me to get the idea and the layout going well. And at least this also gives some of the rough idea of how things going to look like. Fine. Not too bad. Yeah. Wait, I think it's a bit too much on one side. The spike is more all over the place, so may also reducing the length. Okay, now look decent. I may also get this a bit inside to keep it softened so that it doesn't feel a bit too long. And then let's continue. I'm actually fixing her neck. You have some really cool progress on both dragons. Nice. Thank you very much, Derek, for your compliment. And yes, we are indeed making good progress. And I say we because you guys also providing me a lot of things to talk about. Since normally this will take me way longer to finish. You know, with ADHD, I'm not fully diagnosed for that yet, but I do know that I sidetrack a lot. And I will not paying attention to the drawings. So there's also part of you guys for talking around, chatting, and keeping me some company. So that I will remind myself that, hey, Tiny, you still have this drawing. And you also wanting to finish it, so do it. Yeah, that is kind of my mind right now. Like the moment I'm just looking away, I'm like, Tiny, you still have this. Hey, Tiny. Hey, you still have this. Please remember to do this. So yeah, there's your guys' part for helping me. You know, it's like, hey, listen, hey, listen from Link. If I recall. Also, I need to get the flower. The flower. Have you even played Zelda? Okay. Ocarina of Time? I haven't played it. I saw the game, but not finished. Because I haven't played it. The game is pretty famous. And I used to watch it, but yeah, I haven't finished it because I haven't played it. Why my brain is not printing? That's where the hey listen come from. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Zelda games, so unfortunately, I see it, so I haven't played any of them. I only know they existed from media, with all the meme stuff. It's easier to access the memes than actual games, so there's that. Very unfortunate. So, am I doing on the right? Okay, I'm doing on the right line now. I get confused with them. So I made also most of this and suffer the consequence later. But I will ignore that. Because mistakes happen all the times. And also because I really need to fix in general. We are just fixing Radiant and then we will switch to coloring. Which probably my favorite part because I like to cause chaos. And I put all my chaos into painting color. Yes, it's nice. Also, it's nice since you guys finally able to see something different from compared to just watching me adding lines everywhere. I feel like her chest, Radiant chest, is still a bit off, so I may also focusing on fixing that. Probably because of how on this side it's a bit poking out. Yeah, it's a bit poking out, indeed. So, Vista. Okay, that will be for now, and we're gonna work on coloring. So the color may be issue for some people, but this is just a suggestion. The color isn't a permanent thing at all. So this is Radia. We're gonna working on her since we did spending a lot of time on her anyway. What I'm going to do is getting this Radiant and using fill color to get all the basic to be filled. It will be quick. As we may already can know and see, there are some overfill because the lineup isn't that perfectly clean. And that will be okay. because we can start filling for the gap. So continue filling more. Also, you can just turn this off to see where the gap is, if there's one. How the filling work is on Krita? There's a bucket fill as usual, so you can still use it. It's just I'm using the fill tool. It helps filling things quicker, but the inside the liner. But unfortunately, if it detects any gap, it may start not working as you want it to be. So manual filling and adjusting color checking, stuff like that still are very important to do. And it's okay if you're not getting things working as you want it to be. It's part of the program that you have to accept it. Unless you know how to adjust the program of the filling tool. So I'm gonna use cropping to remove the outlines, the part outside of the drawing. So there are gaps somewhere. Maybe that is somewhere that I cannot see. A very small gap. Let's see if the things appeal. Not yet. So maybe in here. Yep, it looks like so. Wrong brush. Pull the lever. Wrong lever. That was me. I was using the wrong brush. Now guys, there's the gap. Somewhere that I cannot see. Also what I'm doing is adding a base. They will just add as a base for all the color going to be. Normally you can use different color, but I'm just gonna use the green for at the end. Even though I'm going to use the same green for her scale later. Is that a good thing? I don't know. That is depend on each person. There are no correct way for coloring, unfortunately. So I just simply color picking and then adjusting along the way. Yes, I color picking. Because getting her correct color would be taking more time. And I'm fine working with any color because I usually adjust them a lot. Especially while I'm doing shading because, well, you know, shading will require me to do a lot of color changing into completely different color or tone. If anyone saw my previous drawing, which all available on YouTube stream, it happens way more often. One day I'm having a very nice color, and then another time I just switch into completely different color. Are you using your mouse or you using a stylus pen? I'm using stylus pen, also known as the drawing pad. And I say pad because I'm using the one that doesn't have the screen. Which part I'm using, if you may ask, I'm using Helium. I'm using Helium. Helium Eepy H640P is the portable drawing pad design. The size is small. Yes, small. Mainly because I was having a very small table until my mom decided to be like, hey, Tiny, get a new table now. So now I'm having a bigger table. But yes, it's still small. The reason why I use Helium is it technically was affordable compared to using other Helium stuff because money is very tight for me since I'm having no job, unfortunately. And I found Helium being well because this drawing tablet actually been used since I last used it. I only did the paint scan like once every year, or sometimes it's like 2 years. And I have this for like 5 years already, if I recall. I may be very incorrect. The timeline I change a lot is only when I have to do when I'm very into drawing, and it will take me this like once every year. But when I'm not really into drawing too much because of example studies, it takes like more than 2 years or a year for me to change the color, change the paint nib. Gradient. So we're gonna add this as face. I'm gonna delete all of this. Processing. So we're gonna get all the home part. The part that we are guaranteed is still going to be the same color. Also, because we have liner, it's easier for us to see and also know the part that we need or we may need different color. That's pretty cool. One of my brother recently got into a path for his drawing. Ooh, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Nice that your brother also getting into drawing more efficiency. Because for digital art, it's nicer when you have a drawing pad to have your arms movement and also get more time to familiar. Since digital art will require a lot more energy since your handmade sitting on the table very long time. He made design for his wife company. Ooh, that sounds so hacking cool. And even better, that is for his wife. That is very hacking cool. That would make things easier to do because for drawing pad or drawing tablet, you have more control, so that will increase the efficiency. He used to be a tattoo artist but stepped away to focus on the company. I see! That is very nice because tattoo have a lot of design to do that can also be kinda used in logo design or other work. Because you require a lot of pose control, your weight control, and also the coloring. Because from what I see, the coloring for tattooing is a bit more limiting. So that is really cool. And also very nice. Your brother is helping his wife company with designing. For me, I'm just still a student. So there are many things I haven't been able to accomplish. But one thing I managed to do is meeting new people and learning more stuff, including random Monster Hunter facts. Also, were one student, yes, I know about that. We all been a student once. And we're still going to be a student with how much things change, how much things evolve, and how many knowledge we can apply. I keep forgetting which color I'm using. Yeah, I'm gonna keep forgetting of which color I'm using. Will we see that a lot? Because I'm not looking up. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, there's another issue coming up. This is a lot of twisting. That actually did mess up my brain. Oh well. We're gonna ignore that issue and continue. Also, I need to get the spy to be green. So I'm gonna have to re-inverting this all again. That is looking good already. I need to remove this though. Nice. Nice. We can keep the coffin solid. That is okay, but that it would be better if we can blend them. So let's just make another layer to keep the stuff. There may be a better way to blend this, but I'm not gonna care about that. Okay, her wings is semi-yellow. Basically, someone having a yellow, so we need that. And another thing is they are green in her wings, so we also need to clean that. Wait, I'm using wrong layer. Wrong layer. I feel like that will happen a lot because it's already happened quite decent amount of times during the line up phase. There, easy, and we can start blending because now I can switch back to normal because the correct color. Okay, the Whoopi gradient, the rest of her color are very similar. Of course, this is just the base. Don't worry too much about the color because there will be a lot of shifting later. This is Gratalus. He is a big pink. At the moment, he is very Krita. Okay, similar things. At the same time, I'm also gonna do this is I'm going to group up. Set the group to be a bit different because now writing over her and her color will be go together. Which also we have. Hello senpai! Hello! Welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you. Welcome to the stream and how are you going? Are you doing well? Are you doing well, senpai? Because it's not often to see you. I'm well. Nice. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Can't leave. We are very slowly but surely drawing Radiant Gratalus. I say that because indeed we are taking our time. Having good turnout with my recent upload and wanna ask you something? About what? Well, here. So you can ask. What does... Hey? Are you speaking about Vietnamese or English? I'm asking that because I'm very confused of your question. I don't have phone in there. Because from what I see in Vietnamese, there are two ways. The nice way and a very bad way. The reason is because there are no syllables for me to know and understand which way it is. But I don't know if in English there will be different or not. I'm really confused. I think it's the nice one. Nice one is cục cưng. It's like saying like honey, cutie, stuff like that. Cục cưng ơi, cục cưng à, cục cưng đừng cái nà. Like that. It's basically just like honey, cutie. Gotcha. Nice. Although I don't think yeah. Okay, so it's okay to anything, but for context a bit to develop, Vietnamese is very complicated because we have so many words saying the same thing because of our poetic way of our language. So like just saying honey, we have cục cưng, em ơi, mực ngọt, and maybe more. I'm not really into the whole poetic way. Sorry about that. But simply just to know that we have a lot of ways to say something sweet and nicely. If someone actually say that, I'm gonna go and kill that person because that is so unnecessary. Sorry about that. Don't you call people gold sometimes? Yeah, at the same time. I'm too single for that. Guys, remember I'm single. I'm too single for that. Maybe Tana will say that. But not me. I'm more on the neutral way. You're going to us, Tiny. Even though you spell my name, even though you type my name wrong, but I understand. Also, don't worry. People spelling my name wrong all the times. Even my real name, they all spelling it wrong. So, like, I don't know because of the dialect that we aren't used to. It's okay, senpai. English also isn't my first language. And I'm still stuck at my first language. But my real life name have a bit of different dialect because I'm not full Vietnamese. I'm part of the half Chinese stuff like that. Please, this is not fully something I would say is racist. It's just part of the history. Because Vietnam have many different Vietnamese in there. There are also many in fact that I may also be very incorrect. And also my memory is very terrible that I don't remember things too well. So welcome to the stream, senpai. Currently we are continuing our previous drawing. As we're going to be for a very long time. As some people may already kinda know doing stream that I draw very slow, especially during the line out. So you will see me very slowly and surely finishing this drawing. Plus it being a detailed drawing compared to like Popolo drawing on my last stream, which is very cutie like. I mean, for the vibe, I know it's probably late night time for you, right? I'm forgetting people time zone. And also because some of the stream that you saw up is usually around nighttime for you. I don't know, so I add the time zone timer for every single people that show up on my stream, and I managed to know the time. That is a bit challenging, but also a nice thing to take note to because, yeah. It's around midnight, so I will go to bed in an hour or so. Yeah. I see, I was kinda somewhat correct, even though I don't remember the time too well. I just only know that it's nighttime. But go to sleep when you want to. We currently just vibing around. Yes, vibing around. We're chilling. Because I'm currently drawing Rathalos and Rathian. We are making very slow but surely progress because we did finish the line out after like 2 streams. One is Rathalos and the other is nearly finished Rathian. And if you know about our line out take very long time, so that is very good that we finished them early. So currently we're at the coloring stage. There will be more color that we need to add and adjust, but We are making slow but steady progress. Also, the color on stream may be a bit different. I don't know about that because, well, that may be because of the RGB color setting may have a bit changing, maybe. I don't know. But that may be the issue that I'm gonna look into in the very far future. That is, if I remember about it. I was also told goodbye. I don't know if it doesn't sound bad. It's actually a very. It's similar to saying guilty, but it's more of like saying that that person is dead golden. They're gone. Basically, it's a very way to say that they are your precious. My precious. Stuff like that. So it's not that bad. If it's bad, it will be obviously bad. Don't worry. Golem will be funny. Take a beat. Also, my Golem impressing is very terrible because I think I only can do it on English. But I don't know. Because it's just oh yeah, true. It does. Probably one day I may have to look into trying to get the Golem Vietnamese. Because the thing is, the tone is a bit hard for me, even though I'm a Vietnamese. But that will be something I may have to get into in the future. Maybe sound like a smoker for Golem. I mean, it could be because Vietnamese people do smoke quite a lot. And also we're drinking beer too. Drinking all the alcohol. I think his voice is raspy, yeah. His voice is indeed raspy. Speaking of beer, how's your supply? The previous supply is still here, it's still in the fridge, but we only have 3 cans left. 3 cans left in the crate. So yeah. And speaking of your asking, my mom is also asking how you're doing. Surprisingly. But probably because he remember you are the one that sponsored me alcohol. So I kinda just want to ask Rita for love and we just Golem said that, oh no. So if you guys want, so my mom like to remember random stuff, like she remember Senpai as the one who supplied me beer. And so if anyone want my mom to remember random stuff, just feel free to support. My mom will remember you guys because I will mention you guys somehow. Even if you guys do absolutely random things. My mom will remember. It's kind of feel weird saying that though. Oh, your mom is funny, but tell her I say hi. I will when she decide to stop that. Because currently she might be busy with kitchen work because you know she is the guardian kitchen. The kitchen guardian. So I don't want to bother her too much. But yeah, for the bee, we only have 3 cancer. It's going to be the hell head soon. Because August is going to be when the sun decides to sit at top of our head. Would you like another cake packet of bee? Ask Kobe help with the head. If you feel like you want to. You have my paper, that is a thing. So I do have paper and also have coffee for anyone wanting to support. Paper is mostly like when you guys really want to send me snap, but unfortunately I'm locking that only for people that I trust with. And from what I do know, not all people have paper. So that will be only when I confirm you actually have paper. And of course, snack including alcohol. Even though I can't really buy wines, I mainly buy beer. But yeah, for Zenbai, you can send if you want to. I have no power to stop you anyway. And I'm currently not having my notification up, so I will be very unknown if you actually send. You know, guys, we need alcohol in our life. Both to survive the heat and to survive all the suffer. Then, okay, nice. I also just saw that. Wait, Senpai, that is a bit too. That is a bit more than the usual. I'm gonna have to check. Okay, Senpai, you make me have to check now. I'm gonna blame you for that. Yeah, that is a bit more than your usual. Let me Senpai. Now I'm going to have to ask mom to buy the alcohol, aka beer, because he knows which one to grab for the best one. For the rest, I may save for anything else, depend on how much level it's going to be. Especially since there are way too many things that I could technically grab that are very tempting. I'm really going to have to get mom to buy beer later. And I'll probably send you the proof that I actually did get beer. And then we're gonna get just by Krita because she might think that I'm an alcoholic. Even though beer is good, it's refreshing. have with the heat that we're all going to suffer. Yeah, this is fine. Also, Senpai, I don't know if you know, but we also started to stream recently. She is copying me, but instead of on YouTube, she does streaming on Water Twitch. So now there are two chaos in different platforms for you to check. That's a big way saying that, to be fair. Let's go back to radiant color. Because we're gonna try to fill in some of her color. Also borrowing Ratala's color. And my mom is in the room. She's walking inside after down her kitchen, I think. Although at the same time, I do know that there may be more stuff for her. But she still may also gonna walk after reminding me to nap. Because without her reminder, she may also gonna notice that I may end up streaming very long time, and that is not good for my throat. I have a very limiting throat because I was a very noisy kid back in the day. And because I was a very noisy kid, I scream a lot. And that is okay, because now I'm suffering from my consequence. Okay, let's go to SIB adjustment curve. We're going to adjust Ratala's color a tiny bit. Also, I'm gonna put colorize so see the color a bit better. Okay, this may be a bit better. I still gonna need this color back. Okay, wait. Why my chat not working well? I'm actually very confusing. So, first of all, be fun, good, yeah. Hello, Hellbringer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I saw her promo and follow her on Twitch now. Nice! Agree, we're slowly getting bigger. Yep, Hellbringer aka Paulo. Yep, Paulo changed his name. So yeah, your mom we say hi to her. Should I do that? Technically she can hear me, she just doesn't understand that what am I talking about because it's English. It's not that easy for me to switch to Vietnamese. Hey, enjoying your art. Thank you. We are making good progress because look at this. Look at this color. We are making progress. Heck yeah. tell her we say ciao. Ciao. I don't know. Okay. This is just gonna help with getting all the color to see. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna shift the entire tone of the drawing. So, this is also the reason why none of my drawings look the same. Wait, overlay or photo? Photo is more blending, but overlay is very pretty. Low in that same tone. Ciao! Okay, if you guys don't mind, I will mute a bit to send your greeting to my mom. Because there will be a lot of things to say about. Okay, some talk with my mom and also saying all you guys greeting. Mom say hi and also thank you for saying hi to her. Audio is good, nice. Mean green and cool. So after the chat earlier, they helped me with the audio. So also sending thanks to him too. Well, nice that we have the general tone of the drawing. Very good. And now the next thing is we're gonna do bit separation because one thing to do is getting the multiply. Multiply is a bit dark in general. How dark can be very dark. Alright, this is waterless. So, yep, that is very dark. Well, we're gonna need to use multiply to making some part of the drawing darker, which will also help with blending. Well, we doesn't want it to be too dark because we want it to stack up. Normally, I use. This is my preference, not all people may use the same thing. But for me, I want it to be a bit on the lighter side so I can slowly build up the color that I want it to be. Of course, I can also stack, like I can copy and switch this into multiply of the previous layer so that it can get way darker. Don't ask me why I picked the unpick. I don't know why. I'm just picking one apart. So, let's see. We want the light coming from the above. So, this should be our light source up here. I'm gonna remove this. And we want it to come down. For the positioning, based on this drawing, it should be our path. So we are analyzing. This is very important. Every single time you draw, you always have to analyze where you want your light going to be, because that will also affect the entire drawing on shading. And it's very important because shading is another part of coloring and it's also a very different topic to talk about. What we are doing is setting up where we want our light source to be and how the drawing will react to the shading. So like because the light is from the back of Rattlers, the back of Rattlers will be lit up. So we're gonna keep that pause for now. Hello, Tiny Mom. Yes, she did say hi to you guys. She will show up to every single stream, so you guys have a lot of chance to say hi to her. So if anyone miss your chance, don't worry about that. We're just setting up the channel of how we want the shading going to be. Don't worry about making mistakes. As usual, we only have happy mistakes. We do not having any big or any serious mistake. We only have happy mistakes. Just remember, any times that you feel like you are doing things wrong, just making sure you take your time, reading, read out, and analyzing your mistake. To be fair, I spelled tiny wrong because we all thought I before E is said after C. And don't worry about that, senpai. I mean, I don't think I even spelled my name right once. Because to some people, they may spell like tiny, or others, I do not have all the spelling listed. But don't worry about spelling my name wrong, because again, even my real name, people spell my real name wrong all the times. So I'm very immune to wrong spelling name. So yeah, please don't worry about that. I stick to Haguri. It's okay. Yeah, because I have two different names I have on my YouTube, Tiny and Haguri. So you guys are free to spell whatever you guys prefer. I do not have preference, so feel free. This because we use some membranes and they are very flat, we're gonna keep it over to be like brightened, but we're also still gonna need to color some of the support and part of it. Also, as you guys may already, some of you guys may notice, Rathalos Wing doesn't have any pattern at the moment. We will do that later. No rush into that. Remember, we are taking our time. Even though my brain telling myself like, Tiny, work on this. You're going to delay the drawing more. But just remember, there is no rushing. We are taking our time. Have an amazing day and night to you, friend. I'm in love with your art, and enjoy your day, friend. Thank you, Paolo. If I recall, you're going to sleep soon, right? So hope you have a good rest. Say hi to Marine for me too. We always have to greet our cutie Tyler. Have a good one, Senator. Yes. Have a good one. Have a good rest. I may also shift brush a bit to get all the blending in. As I already said, the color inside the pot may a bit fast. Sorry about that, but generally I can work on this decently fast. But it just what I'm doing is getting all the block out. Oh, alright, she was emotion democratic recent test on Tana Jack yesterday. Thanks, man. Oh, am I gonna have to check on that? But it's nice that she having some conversation with me, Senpai. Because we all know Senpai need his flower. Am I right, Senpai? Yeah. Those little flowers. Every single time I see flower on the stream, my brain immediately be like, she's taunting you, Senpai. Senpai, so that we miss her. She back to school, needs sleep early. Oh, damn! She's back to school already? Yeah, if she back to school next year, we need to sleep, but that also means it will be less likely to show up on Tana's stream or anyone else's stream. That is so sad. But please focus on school. School is important. Don't be like me. I'm not paying any attention to school for a very long time. Hope school will doing well for her because I do know that school is very rough to a lot of people. That also included my experience with school. Yeah, I hope she will be doing well. Her study will be very good. And things will flow nicely for her. Because we all know marine is very important. Okay, we are getting nicely for Rattlers. The trading is okay. There may be some more improvement, but will be very little. And yes, we are having some good progress. Nice. Very good. We liking that. Don't worry about blocking out too much. Also, to some people, there are different between like starting from dark to light or starting from light to dark. But remember, whichever works, it's your choice and your preference. And also because I usually have a lot of shifting in middle. So there's also that. I'm gonna add some more carb in darker. The darker part is usually because they likely won't receive too much light. So it will be darker in general. Of course, this part is also very heavy about. But it will help centralize the joint. Hope we can play with Maria sometimes. The school comes first, hope she does well, yes. gonna come first. And one day we will be able to play with Maria. Also, as usual, remind people that hydrate. And we're also gonna grab water. Hydrate, not hydrate. Remember, we hydrate. It's very easy to get the intense focus too much that you forgot to hydrate. So remember to hydrate. I will remember people when I actually remember to hydrate too. Let's do a bit of blending. Who's Maria? I saw this name on Anna channel, the one with very long name. Maria is Paolo's daughter, and she is also a hair diver. She is very important to us because she is very nice, she is very cute and very polite. She plays hair diver too, and she also like to funk. Oh, cool, yeah, it's very cool. Daughter and father spending time, being very happy and supportive to Tana. And Panawa, who is promoted Jedi Knife, yeah. Yep. Okay, she is very important, so it's also very important for her to taking care of her life, her study, And very important for her to taking care of her health because we all very appreciate whenever we saw them. There is a lot of love with the cat, yeah. There is also the apocalypse. Tana is suffering from that and we all loving it. Still, as a mod, I actually have no power to stop that because that is very amazing to have that many directs in the chat. And technically, you guys haven't break any rules. The name is all accident. So, yeah, we can't stop you with that. I feel like Tana chat have slowly having as many law as Tana because of how many things that we end up having a lot of surprise in there. And we all know Tana is full of surprise. That's looking good. Not bad. Yeah, you guys can see the difference already. Tamori back from logging up the eraser of our medal and number soldier is 2 out of 20 all them. We are losing minute. No! We need our minute! Yeah, it has the most low of all streamers, yeah. There are so many things that end up being a surprise and I realized I haven't get gradient flower. Senpai, which color you want for the flower? I forgot that. Because you're probably our flower expert. Also, that is very sad though, Min Queen. We need more medic. Violet. Oh, pretty. Okay. We're gonna get it more purple because yeah, violet is nice. I will fix the yellow part later. Just for now, I need to get the violet. Okay, I need it to be a bit darker because the overlay going to brighten up. Still, maybe is that going to be fine or it's going to be issue because the ratio of medic is slowly reducing, meaning you are getting less heal, people are likely to die more. So I'm hoping it's still going well and you are still doing good. Especially the side that you're fighting for. Oh yeah, that is too bright. Sorry for flashbang, if anyone being that flash. They say also dragons are looking amazing, yes. They are slowly getting blending in compared to the background. We're going to have many more adjustments, but they are indeed looking very good and they slowly become one with the background, which is very nice. So main queen is playing Fossil, which is a online cooperative war game. They have constant war, so main queen will join in and out of the chat very often because he is the medic in the battlefield. There may be randoms occasionally if you guys also see the news of the game, because the game might end up having a lot of activity, totally being chaos. Yeah. But it's difficult that Min Green is him. He's still in the chat, looking and taking his time. Also, if anyone have any music recommendation, please let me know and also check in so I can also look into them and to check if they are free to use, because we all know copyright for YouTube is very annoying, so we have to be very careful with that, especially me. Mom's still in her room, she just want to clean some stuff. That is very loud. I hope you guys are okay with the sudden loud noise. If somehow it has to the mic. Sorry about that. Okay, let's continue. I don't normally save color, so you guys might see me switching color a lot. But that's probably because of how I like to work with. This is very chill, hungry temple. Thank you for streaming. It's my chance of face. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that people may also want to enjoy some chilling, especially since I might end up talking a lot, but you guys have a lot of time to also just chill down. Also, yeah, drawing is always chill. You guys get to see me drawing, taking my time, and also chatting around. Especially, it's like a very total opposite of me, who is very like to burn things. Drawing stream was a request I used to have a long time ago. Because most people may already know I do a lot of drawings. And people like my drawing, but just never able to see my progress of how long it's going to take me to finish the drawings. You know, one day we may gonna need to get Hannah to do a drawing stream. She was a draw. She's not student after all. What do you guys think about that? Should we one day get Hannah to do a joint stream? You could try. Yeah, technically cool. Also, on stream the color is very blue. Damn, it's very blue. Meanwhile, on my side, it's not that blue. That is very amazing thing of how different color contrast it could be. Or maybe it can be my phone because I'm watching my stream on my phone. Probably have a better chance of her joining her playing Space Marine too, so there's a sound. True. We may have a better chance to get her into joint stream than Space Marine too. The color look okay now. We're gonna keep that there. And things that we're gonna do is getting Rattalos his wing pattern now. Rattalos probably asking for his wings pattern for a decent amount of times now, so we're gonna add that. And first thing first, we need to get our color out. And checking, I'm gonna switch to multiply. With my work, it may a bit darken. Oh, darken my work. Yeah. So this may be a very challenging thing. We're gonna try our best. Important thing is making sure this is in different layers. You don't want your pattern to be on the same layers because you may adjusting this a lot of times. Also, because you could say that its wing pattern of Rattalos are different. Like how different human fingerprint can be. So it's okay to make some mistake. Oh, happily, on my recent post, someone immediately was questioning my layout and to just use a regular liberate. I say God gave us free will. I think I saw that comment and I do agree. God gave us free will. So we use what we want to use and we do our best with it. If it's the weapons that doesn't fit you, then that is okay. Because you have your will and you have your freedom to switch to a different one. And it's important because Helldiver is a game you play for fun. Yes, there are chaotic war. Yes, there are constant activity, but remember, it's all for fun. It's just a game after all. I don't know, some people get very serious and into a game, but yeah, that is my mentality whenever I play or having any issue. I just have to remind myself, this is just a game. You have fun or you don't have fun. I wasn't offended, I was just like, wow, really, yeah. I don't see any reason why you just like Why don't you use different weapon? This weapon is better. There's no better. Every weapon is so unique on their own way. And it's also very important to just have fun. Play all the weapons, try them all, and find which one is good for you. Or you could just have a collection of every single weapon switching to max level and adding the peach color, because why not? I do really need to increase my peach color collection because I still only have 2 weapons that are fully peach. And one of them is the stalker, because I like fire. The second one is eruption, because well I kinda use it a lot, but because it also let me to snap out of the fabricator. You know, Rattler's wings pattern remind me of fire. It's wobbly. Who would be king of the sky, Rattler's or Radar? That is a very challenging thing to say. Because, why yes, speaking of power side, and also based on the elemental weakness, likely Krita will beat Rathalos, but we all know that Rathalos saw a very long time ago, ever since the first Monster Hunter game came out. And doing the thing for King of the Sky is how often they are airborne. And yeah, what you may already notice if you also for Radar a lot is Radar don't really stay on air that often. Yes, he have wings, and yes, he have a lot of wings attack, but he constantly just lift off and then attack you. He doesn't really stay airborne very long compared to Rathalos. Rathalos stay being in the air is a part of him, so there's also that. So I feel like maybe Radar might overwhelm him since Rathalos is weak against thunder after all. But to keep the with the title King of the Sky, it's still likely going to be Rathalos because he stays airborne very, very often. That is me. That's probably just my opinion. Some may have different opinions about that. Because we also have Axelos. And Senpai, do you know Axelos? I'm just asking before I may throwing more around. Axelos is a monster from starting from Generation Ultimate, or on Japan it would be Cross and Double Cross. He also returned to Monster Hunter Rise. He doesn't show up. So I think I heard of it. Okay, I'm gonna save the drawing because it's been a while. So I think you might don't really know about Axolot too much, yes, because he isn't a monster that show up very often enough. Copy image. Reference image only, yeah. I'm gonna look for a few pictures of him. So Axolotl is a monster showing up from his debut is from Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate, or over on Japan it will be Cross and Double Cross. He is a very hyper-aggressive thunder monster. So you can also say that he dreams monster energy 24/7 because he is so hyper-aggressive that his metabolism turns into electric. Yeah, you can say he is the thunder version of Steve. He doesn't do bleeding, but he is very aggressive like Steve. And also, he is the rat, aka Guardian Guadalupe's family nemesis, because he likes to show up and destroy Guardian nest, which you know means that also destroying the eggs. And there's also a mission for the hunt that they're hunting Axolotl and Guardian, and a lot of people saying that Axolotl is stealing Guardian's wife. Yes, there's also that, and there's a lot of things to say too. Axolotl is very pretty monster, and he is very fast. It is very important to note that Axolotl, despite being a thunder, he is indeed way stronger than Kratos, but he isn't a king of the sky because the thing is his metabolism is very aggressive. He uses his metabolism to feel his electric and his rate, that he will constantly not having enough energy to fly. So his flying is very short distance compared to the rat. So despite his speed and his energy plus his element, Kratos will gonna outspeed Axolotl on long-term flying. Because Axolotl will require to refueling his energy very often. Like how people refuel every single time they get tired, they just refueling themselves with more monster energy drink. And yeah, a lot of people also wanting him to come over to visit Monster Hunter Wilds. But for me, it's possible because there's Mitsune, which is very common because for them to show up together because of them being nemesis to each other. Ever since I think that is because of Monster Hunter Rise, showing that they are fighting each other, but I'm not too sure about that. The color is getting well, that is very good, but I feel like it's not that dark enough. Yeah. Yeah, give some more separation now. And for Radiant, I'm getting her wings to be more brightened. So we're gonna use overlay, switching to yellow, and we're gonna do very lightly. This is why my drawing never stay the same, because you guys saw the wings very dark and now it's going to be very bright. Brighten up. What I'm just going to do is shifting the color for the drawing to be more what I'm looking for. Actually, I'm gonna set this to now that is a bit too dark. This is going to be a general thing to adjust the entire color, so there will be a lot of shifting. But all these are going to be changed very soon, sooner or later. So the grass is getting the color, which is very nice. I'm gonna removing this. So we have our sky, which I'm gonna keep it, and just walking on the water a bit because the water is so dirty. No, I'm pressing random buttons now. Adjust color adjustment curve. So I think, yeah, the screen won't show this. I hope that it's okay to see, okay for you guys. I hope that. Well, you guys may going to see that the color suddenly just whoop, change into a very different color. Yeah, it really changed into a very different color. And now we're gonna make another layer to keep the original clean and nice. Actually, you know what? Because there may be some issue, I'm gonna copy it. And now actually going to changing it. So the issue may be because of the type of brush I'm using. It kind of layering the color. So what is going to happen that the color is not laid properly, which may cause some issue with how the color going to look like. It's not a major issue, but it can be very annoying when you want things to look more correct of how you want it to be. Also, I have to remember that flipping exists. Flipping the canvas exists and it can mess up with my position of where I want that to be. I may also grab this out. I see the vision now. Yes! Yes, you now see the vision of the drawings. To see how it may going to look like. And what it's going to look like when it's done. Scarlet Forest, yes! Because beside the volcano, I forgot the name, damn it. Yeah, the oil basin. Scarlet Forest is the only other location that both Radiant and Rathalos can sold out. Of course, there may be other locations that they do sold out. It's just not that common enough. I'm saying that because there may be a bit different since Rathalos doesn't really stay with his wife very often. Also, it would look nicer if the environment is at the Scarlet Forest anyway. Where's the dead Labriana? You want me to do that in the background? Stand by. Do you want me to add a dead Labriana in the background? Also, that is actually looking good. Of course, the water isn't perfect, but we don't need anything to be perfect. No, it's just a joke. It's a joke. Is it? Or do you want to see a Adela Brianna? Because I can totally add that. No, I do know that La Brianna is like a constant showing up, so yeah, technically I could. Don't worry too much about that. Because really, if you want, I can really add. No, a random hunter getting lost by Otuna. Oh, damn, senpai, you're going to give me so many ideas to add. Well, for now, we're gonna hold back off the possible idea to add in the background because we're still in the blackout state. Maintain a small state like this very long time. Even though they sound very tempting for me. Because you guys know I like to add random stuff in the drawings. Okay, I have to go to sleep now. I hope to see Chris with me. Okay, rest for senpai. And don't worry, I will totally get beef after the stream. And probably a big few days later because I do need people to transfer the money over. I know. Also, yes, me green, I like to add random Easter egg to the drawings. And it's not going to be any serious, it's just going to be a fun Easter egg. Because you guys don't know, fun is more important. Rest well, senpai. Hope you have a good sleep. Because sleep is important. Because if you have good sleep, you're going to have good rest. Well, I'm going to have to out the stream soon. because it's round, and you guys all know I need to nap and I don't want to stream too long. So I'm just gonna finishing adding some moss. And yeah. Well, look at the toys. This is heckin' cool. And of course, there may be some issue with saving, but I'm not gonna bother that too much. Well, I'm going to save and also going to end the stream because it's been a very nice. It's been a very nice showing, nice progress, and nice conversation with you guys. Well, that will be all. It's been 3.5 hours of stream, which is very good for me. With now, and hope everyone have good morning, afternoon, evening. Hope you guys having good day and night and having fun, enjoying what you are doing. Hydrate, not nitrate. And bye bye. See ya.